Hello and welcome to this week's Live Local and Loud with me, Kevin Gaughan. On this week's show, I shall be chatting to young Lewis and Joel from local post-space indie rockers, the People Assembly. And we'll also be playing lots of homegrown music by local bands. Hello, I hope you're all well and are having a fantastic week. Let's kick this week's little show off with the latest banger from New Age Grace, Not Like Them.
I've been this way for so long. I felt like this since my very first breath. How can this be so wrong? I can't shake these thoughts from my head. And I always knew I wasn't like them. Eyes open in a world where no one ever sees. And I always knew I wasn't like them. Eyes open in a world where no one ever sees. No one ever says, are you coming back for me? 'Cause I'm calling out to you. You left me here. You must have known that I don't fit in. Please take me home. And I always knew I wasn't like them. Eyes open in a world where no one ever sees. And I always knew I wasn't like them. Eyes open in a world where no one ever says. No one ever says. Eyes open in a world that never sees. And I'll wait for you. 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 And I always knew I wasn't like them. Eyes open in a world where no one ever sees. And I always knew I wasn't like them. Eyes open in a world where no one ever says. No one ever says. And I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you.
That was the latest banger from New Age Grace, Not Like Them. Fantastic stuff from them. Of course, I shall be seeing them this weekend on Saturday, the 11th of November at around 7 o'clock at the Sunny Sound House in sunny Leicester. I gather there's still tickets available. They're only £6 if you get them in advance. or I think they're about £10 on the door. So they're playing with Siobhan Matsey and Dead Rays. It's New Age Grace, Siobhan Matsey and Dead Rays, all at the Soundhouse this Saturday, the 11th of November at 7 o'clock. £6 only in advance. Okay, so now it's time for a band who likes their science. I haven't played them for a little while, but they're lovely chaps. I spoke to them probably about a year ago now or so here on Live Local and Loud. Yeah, they like all things scientific, and it's Urania Simulation Hypothesis.
Into a pink disbelieve, but please take my word on it that I am not joking. This is very serious, a matter of importance. It's a common theme in my writing that a dark-haired girl shows up at the door of the protagonist and tells him that his world is delusional, that there's something false about it. Well, this did finally happen to me.
That was the wonderful Urania and Simulation Hypothesis. Urania now renamed themselves as Sham Radio. I think they do covers as Sham Radio, but it looks like they've also done some of their own tunes as well. So they're now calling themselves Sham Radio. If you want to check them out on the wonderful world of Facebook. But until then, let's have a little bit of Ferris and very appropriately at the moment, Autumn Leaves.
Sitting on the same bench as me, please set me free. His hair is getting lighter, his mind a little darker. These leaves fall at his feet. Will we ever learn? Ever learn to live in our time? Our time. Will we ever learn to live without you by my side? We both must try something we hide. Autumn leaves bright my life. Little contemplation feels like he's regretting the hearts that have been broken. The testament of time, the clock of your mind tells you why you're better than broken. Ever learn? Will we ever learn? It's buried deep inside. Will we ever take? Can we ever break? Unwanted guests pull us down. I just want to autumn leaves cover you in time. A lesson from the old man. His book is almost written in life. Forgiveness is light in your life for a reason. Others for a season. Fall like autumn leaves.
That was the wonderful Ferris and Autumn Leaves. Of course, I last saw them, I think it was in August at Duffy's Bar. That was a great little gig, that was. Looks like they're a little bit quiet on the social media front at the moment, probably recording or something. But Ferris are one of those bands that they're often sort of just simmering away in the background, and every now and then they pop up and do a few gigs and surprise us all, which is great stuff. But now it's time for this week's little interview where I'm chatting to Joel and Lewis from local post-space indie rockers and slightly quirky, The People Assembly. But first of all, we'll start off with one of their songs, Sun for the Sun God. That was Sun for the Sun God by the incredible The People Assembly. And this week's interview is with Joel, frontman, and Lewis, bass from the band. Hello, guys. How the devil are you today?
Hey, Kev.
Oh, hey, Kev. We're doing good, thanks. How are
Yeah.
you?
Cheers for having us.
That's quite all right. It sounds like there's more than two of you. Are there just two of you there today?
It's just the two of us,
Just
yeah.
the two of us.
Excellent. Excellent. Nice one. Thanks very much for joining me here today on my little show. Last time we spoke was probably over a year ago now, which is great. But before we start, if you can just, because you're growing in number, I think, as a band, aren't you? Can you just tell us who else is in the band and what do they do, please?
Oh, we're consistently numbered, Kev. We've got six. We've had six for a while. It's so it says two. There's Jake on guitars, Kai on guitars, Andrew on drums, and then Ron on keyboard and miscellaneous carnage.
Yep.
Ah, right. Yeah, I couldn't say that last one. What's his name?
Rowan.
Rowan. I never know his name. Yes, he's running around. He's the one running around the stage, picking up all sorts of stuff. Is he?
He's always running
Oh,
around,
yeah.
picking things up, putting them down,
I think
picking
he's
them up again.
He's brilliant to
down
watch
again.
though, because he just, I mean, what was it? Once he was playing, was it a cardboard guitar or something?
It was a cardboard guitar, Kev.
Was it? But
Yes.
did it actually have strings and did it actually play or not?
It had no strings, none to be seen.
Yeah, it has like a just it tracks your movements on the thing or something. We don't know how it works.
Oh right, and it
It's
does actually
magic.
make a musical sound.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's like music magic.
Wow,
Music magic.
It is, isn't it? And was it him that also used, what was it? There was some child's toy as well you used in one of your gigs.
He was using the child's toy and he was using it to make some music at some point, I think, if I
Wow.
remember correctly.
That was a
and-
Fisher Price thing, wasn't it?
Yes, he was using the Fisher Price child's toy and he was making music with it. And he does that frequently, actually.
Yeah,
We've told him to stop,
Yeah, he
We've-
won't.
No,
begged
don't
him.
stop. It's brilliant.
but he won't. He just
Good.
makes the noise louder when you try to tell him not to.
Excellent. That's what I like to see. No, honestly, I think he's a good asset. He's lovely to watch. And all you guys are
Good
lovely
ass.
to watch. Guys, first time I saw you was back in 2019 when Joel was bald. Did you get together much before that?
Yes. When did we? It was in
Not with
2019.
me.
No.
No.
Lewis was but a dribbling fan in the crowd.
I was.
salivating at them, watching us play then, and now they are
Now
in
I'm
the
part.
band.
Yeah,
He's in like
Excellent.
a tree root. He has
I was birthed
Rooted.
into the band.
birthed
Oh.
into the band.
Wow. So you
was a
joined.
water
So
band.
how did you get together then as a band? The nucleus. How did it happen?
Some people decided that they wanted to make some music together, and well, really, the rest is history.
Now, Joel, you're a fantastic frontman in the band, and
Am I?
one of my favourite bands in Leicester's. What's it like being the frontman of one of Leicester's liveliest bands?
Well, you're really in the middle of the stage is one of the things that a lot of people don't seem to quite grasp. You know, you're not sort of standing to the left or the right or even at the back of the stage. You're just like right in the middle.
In the middle, yeah, that's brilliant. And is that a
Can you
good thing?
elaborate on that, Joel?
Do you
You want me
enjoy
to
it?
elaborate
Yeah,
on that?
elaborate on why.
Why I'm in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the microphone's in the middle of the stage quite often.
but
So it
not-
makes it difficult. It's difficult to not be in the middle of the stage when the microphone's there.
Oh, okay, so you just plant yourself in the middle and stand there, do you? Exactly in
Do,
the
I
middle
am
with
a
the
plant.
microphone. You are.
And I am a plant and I'm in the middle. And that's where I like it, really.
Right. Excellent. And yeah, great. And
I'm not going to
obviously
stand at the back of the room.
That makes
That would
the-
be silly.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know. Again, that would be a novelty, wouldn't it? If you walked to the back of the room and started singing.
It's true, but I think I get quite sad because no one will be looking at me.
That is true. You do like people looking at you.
I want them all at the
I-
time to watch.
I think if you did that, everybody would turn around and look at you, and nobody be looking at the band.
That would be nice because then everyone could sort of get a good look at what the back of people's heads looks like.
That is
Yeah,
true. I
that's-
mean, at the last gig, you did go and like sulk in the corner, and it's the most photos you've ever had taken of you.
I did. Oh, that was not a sulk. That was purely recreational. I was tired. needed to sit
Recreational
down.
sulkage.
Yeah, I just needed to sit down for a minute, so I took one.
Which gig was that? Was that the Big Difference one that I saw you at a couple of weeks ago?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
I didn't realise you were sulking at the end.
No sulking. It was recreational. I
Sat at the back.
sat at the back. I didn't have anything to do at that point
You
in the
sat at
song.
the back and stuck your lip out.
I stuck my lip out.
Yeah.
Is that because you finished the song on one of your new long songs?
No, it was a song that we've been playing for many a year, and we are very happy with it. And I was sitting at the back during it for a bit.
Oh, okay. Because you didn't have any vocal duties to do for a bit. Is that right?
None whatsoever. None to speak
Non-vocal
of.
duties.
Ah, right. Okay. All right.
Cotching a spell.
Talking about vocal duties. Now we've just played your rather heavy track, "Sun for the Sun God," which I think is absolutely great. I noticed the change of key and everything halfway, well, about 3 minutes in. Can you tell us a little bit about how "Sun for the Sun God"? What's that about, and how did it begin?
Well, so basically, we wanted to write just the doomiest track possible.
Right.
And what better than just play loud music, play in B, make it doomy. That's all. That's what we wanted from it. That's what we got.
Indeed.
Yeah, no, that's what it says on the tin. So, "Sun for the Sun God," is it about anything in particular, or it's just a doomy, gloomy track?
Well, I can't remember what it's about. So
Ah.
I can't answer the question very good. But I suppose, like all art, it is up to interpretation as to what you feel you take out of it. Some people might take some like very happy message out of it, and they would be wrong. But it's up to them to decide what they want to hear in it.
I think the main thing is it's just an absolute ham dinner of a track.
It's an absolute ham dinner of a track, is
Right.
true.
You're absolutely right there. Absolutely right there. So, Lewis, now we know what it's like with Joel being the front man of the band, standing exactly in the middle with his microphone, bless him. What's it like being a bass player of the band then? Are you the one with the fluffy hat on?
Fluffy hat. No, that's Kai. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, you're the
being bass player.
long-haired chappy.
Yes, long hair.
The other guitarist. So
And see how the image of Lewis in your head transforms into a person with
It's a
long
real
hair.
person with long hair playing bass.
From a man in a hat to a man with longer hair.
Well, the man in the hat,
Magic.
I think he stands in front of you, doesn't he, a bit? So he tends to see
Sometimes depends
Yeah.
if we're on the left, if we're on the right. We'll see where we place him. See what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. Okay, so what's it like for you then, playing bass in the band? Are you static as well on the left-hand side?
Oh, cool, Kev. You should know I boogie down all the time. I
I
like to move around
do, but our
stage.
listeners
Yeah.
don't know that. Some of our listeners, believe it or not, might not have seen you, so they need to know.
They need to
Well,
know.
Yeah, they do. They do need to know.
Tell
And
them.
I think it comes across best that we all just like having a little boogie around stage. We don't like to stand static. We like to move around left to right to left, in the center sometimes.
This
Yeah.
fella throws it down
Yeah,
on a real one.
Definitely. Throws what down?
You're
throws the moves down.
Oh, right.
not safe for radio what this man's putting down. I tell you what.
Oh, my word. Tell me later. Right.
Oh.
What? Hey, guys.
Oh.
Right. Now, you've played a few gigs. What's your favorite gig that you've played so far, and why?
What's our favorite gig, Lewis?
I really liked playing the O2. Was it Wide Eyed?
Yeah, I think it was wide-eyed. I mean, we
Ah.
were born to be on the big stage, really.
Born to be on the massive
Born
stage.
to be, because then we can fit.
Yeah, we don't fit on any other stage. It's nice to be able to have a little bit of room.
Just run around in circles, get your steps in.
Yeah, actually, I think I was there on that one, wasn't I? It's the beginning of, was it during lockdowns and stuff?
Was it either wide-eyed or Together Festival? I can't recall.
Wide Eyed. I think Together
Yeah.
was before.
And you played
Yeah.
the big stage at the Academy, didn't you?
The biggest.
Yeah, the main stage.
Huge.
And you're right. I remember thinking, for such a young band, you did seem to own the stage quite well. You seem quite natural in that environment,
Well, yeah, we are very good at doing the band.
We know what we're doing.
Yes.
especially with the guy whose name I've forgotten again, running around picking up all sorts of stuff. He was going mad on
Oh,
some
the guy
guitar.
picking up, putting down. Yes,
Picking up, putting down, Rowan.
that's it.
That's it. It was
Rowan.
absolutely brilliant. So that's the best gig you've done so far.
I think
have
so.
you got-
And I think anyone who wasn't there really has just missed something so brilliant.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. But you can read the review of it in musicinleicester.co.uk. We wrote quite a lengthy review and you're in it. So if anybody
And you should.
read it.
Yeah.
You should read it.
Shout
Good
out
reading.
Music Leicester.
Absolutely. Okay, we're going to play another one of your songs. Another interesting song. Well, they're all quite interesting songs, actually.
That's good to know.
Stetson Sorrel. Complete change of style for you guys. Can you tell us a little bit about this or not before we play it?
Well, much like other songs in our just absolutely ham dinner of a discography, it is a song where we decided we want to make an X song and then did it. And I think that pretty much covers almost everything we've ever made.
It's about like sort of you get an idea in your head, you go, we want to make a song with this influence, we do it.
Yeah.
It's sort of
So we said we want to make a cowboy song, and then we made one, and this is it.
Brilliant. So here's Stetson Sorrel by the People Assembly.
He's
That was Stetson Sorrell by the incredible The People Assembly. And this week's interview, and this week's interview is with Joel, the frontman, and Lewis, bass from the band. So, guys, now, let me know. Your music is changing, is it not?
Yes.
It
Ever
is.
present, ever constantly changing.
Changing
Exactly.
all the time.
And we're not playing any of your new stuff here, I've noticed, but we will be shortly as soon as you've recorded it and got it all nice.
Yes.
Can you tell me about the direction? Can you explain your new direction and why are you taking that direction?
Well, we're still very set on our goal of being the greatest living performers of all time. So we've kind of kept that at least off to the side when we've been writing new stuff, thinking, is this the greatest song ever written? Is there any song better than this? And as long as those two answers are yes and no, we just keep on trucking down that musical highway to the songs.
Trying to reach perfection.
Absolutely.
Yes. What else is there about the songs? They're just the usual thing that we do. Like I've said, we like how things sound, and we try and make songs that we think sound good. And that's really about it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I mean, the last one, the one that I videoed, the soup of yesterday. That's about 9 minutes long. So is that the sort of length you're going for these days, if you pardon the expression?
It varies.
It very much varies.
All right.
Very varied. We get a bit carried away, I think, sometimes. That's basically all it is. We don't try and write songs a certain length.
Yeah, there's tracks on the new stuff we're putting out. That some of them are like 3 minutes, but then you get to stuff like the Super Yesterday, it goes to 9 minutes. It's a real
ham dinner.
It's a real ham dinner.
Yeah, ham dinner. Excellent. Oh, okay. No, that's good stuff. And presumably you'll continue to mix that in with your older stuff as well.
Yes, I think sometimes we're planning on playing 2 songs at once and just seeing how the sort of combination of old and new confuses people in a new, exciting way.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. 2 songs all at the same time.
Yes.
We've got enough people to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose, yeah. Oh, okay, that'd be yeah. So have you actually rehearsed one of those?
Oh, we don't rehearse ever. We just
do
it in our heads, really.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
mental maths.
Okay, so those photographs I've seen of you at Stay Free Studios, they're fake ones, are they?
Oh no, fake AI.
Yes.
All right. Okay, that explains it then. Right. Okay, guys. So we haven't mentioned. What haven't we mentioned yet? We haven't talked about Robot Wars yet, have we?
We haven't.
No.
I've been waiting to talk about Robot Wars.
What would you like to say about Robot Wars then?
Well, Robot Wars, is it Craig Charles
Charles,
Yes,
yeah.
Craig
Brought it
Charles.
back for the reboot as well.
Brought it back for
Really
the reboot.
good.
My favourite Robot Wars is got to be Mr. Psycho. That's the best of the house robots.
Oh, I like Matilda.
You're wrong. It's
right.
Mr. Psycho. He's got a big hammer and a claw.
He does have a big hammer.
Matilda's just like a rhino looking thing.
So is Robot Wars? I take it as a game. Is it some sort of game or something?
It's a TV show.
TV show.
Right.
Have you never heard of Robot Wars?
No, I'm afraid not.
I thought everyone had watched.
I obviously haven't lived.
I mean,
It's like a British institution, Kev.
clues in the
Wow.
name, really, Kev.
All right.
There's robots,
And they wore. You better believe they wore.
Yeah, but I think we've had enough. We've had enough of wars at the moment, don't you think?
I thought we weren't allowed to talk about wars, Kevin.
Well, we're not allowed to talk about certain wars, but we are allowed to talk about robot wars. Anyway,
A People Assembly official statement is we don't like war.
excellent, good, brilliant. Okay, good. So now, if have you got like a plan where you see yourself in, say, 1 year's time or 5 years' time?
We are flying blind into the heart of darkness, Kev.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
we don't know what we're doing. We're
But tell you what we're
shoot
doing.
for the moon.
We're going to be rocking along the way. I tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Just enjoy it while you can. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay, so and do you find time to go to local gigs yourselves?
Well, Not as much as I would like. Although usually working at the Big Difference, I hear a lot of local gigs through the floor
Mm, I
whilst
bet you
working
do.
on the bar.
But you don't have time to go and see them, really.
It's the
Unfortunately, not.
same. We try and make it down to our fair share. I mean, I'm more Nottingham way, but I still, have a lot with work and stuff. So it's sort of straddling making band stuff, going to work, and also sort of making it to gigs and having the energy to go to gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even through that limited access, through doing gigs and working at the venue, there's bands like Paste and Marvin's Revenge and Bloodworm over in Nottingham. Those are all bands that we really like at the moment.
Yeah.
And so there's lots of exciting stuff happening.
Yeah. Brilliant. Good, good, good. Have you got a favourite local band?
We love Dumb Language.
Dumb Language are cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely
Yeah, they
guys,
were.
lovely music. Everyone singing along is always nice. I like that about them.
Yeah, they were good, actually. They supported you, didn't they? A big difference a couple of weeks
I
ago.
believe they did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Which reminds me, actually, you were going to play the opening gig at the International Arts Centre in sunny Leicester, but that got
Yes.
cancelled at the last minute. Why did that get cancelled?
Well, have you ever heard of the Mandela effect?
Enlighten me.
Oh, well, so basically it was never going to happen. And I think what's happened is people's collective memory is that there was a gig at the ISE and we were doing it, but no such event existed.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh, okay. It's just that they don't seem, I thought that was going to be the beginning of their live music thing, but there don't seem to have been any gigs there since, really.
That is true. And that is all
Yeah,
for that.
that's all we can say.
It was, I'll say one more thing about it. It was a right ham dinner of a situation.
It was.
And we move.
Oh, okay. All right, then. That's enough about that. So, okay. So, what you doing these days, lads? You got new recordings out? You going for new music? Are you recording it and you bringing out albums? What's going on?
Yes, we have been recording 4 new tracks, all things that we have played live at various points, but 4 new tracks. And in fact, for the last few days, we've been finishing them off at the Big Difference, polishing them.
We've taken a little bit of time from that polishing work to come on, talk to you, Kev.
Yes, indeed.
Oh.
We'll be back there today to continue polishing.
Oh, right. So you actually do some stuff at the Big Difference. You're recording
Yes, we
there,
are.
rehearsing.
We're squatting in there like hermits.
All right. But I thought you said you
Musical
don't do any
hermits.
rehearsing.
We're not rehearsing,
No,
we're recording.
Oh, recording.
No
So you do
rehearsing.
recording
Turn up,
then.
plug in.
Turn up, plug in, rock out,
One take, everything.
Okay, that's brilliant.
play all 4 songs at the same time, get it done in 4 times quicker the time.
Excellent, excellent. So when can we look forward to these beauties being released then, do you think?
Next year.
Good. It's nice and precise.
Nice and precise. Yeah, I think we're doing like a staggered release schedule, but we need to hammer out the details a bit more.
Hammer them.
Nice. Okay, we'll look forward to that. And also, so how can people follow you then until then?
Well, Instagram seems to be our most active place of socialization, but we also have everything else. We got the Facebook, and we got the Bandcamp,
TikTok.
and we got the TikTok, and we've got all of these wonderful ways of interacting and sending us hate comments
Or love comments.
or love comments.
All love
Yes.
comments,
And
Please
so
send
you're
all your
just-
love comments to the People Assembly Instagram.
which is the_people_assembly.
Right.
Love comments, welcome.
Excellent. Okay, well, thank you very much for today's little chat, guys. We're going to play
Cheers,
the latest song now, Trojan Staffy. An intriguingly titled name. Can you tell us a little bit about this, please?
I think we already did, Kev, on the last
I think
interview, did
spoke
we not?
about this. I
But-
think it's
Let's see if we can recall what it is.
Yeah.
God, it's been so long since we came up with it. It's like
It's like a horse.
it's like a Trojan horse, but it's a Trojan
Dog.
Staffy.
It's
Yeah,
Trojan
like a
dog, right.
Yeah, Trojan dog.
So it's like if a dog horse was a Trojan, and then if Trojan was not, it was Trojan, but it wasn't a horse, it was a dog.
Right. Okay, gotcha. All right then. Right. Yeah, I think that is what you said last time I spoke to you about a year ago.
I think it's exactly those words.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, chap. Well, thank you very much for chatting. As always, it's been a pleasure, and I can't wait to
Likewise.
I can't wait to see you at your next gig, which is the 23rd of December at the Big
At the moment,
Difference.
yes.
And who are you playing
Hopefully some
with?
more in between there as well.
Oh, they're good.
We will be playing with, I believe, Fruit from Manchester/Liverpool/Leicester. I suppose we could say they're one of our favorite local bands, even if they're hundreds of miles away. And who else was it?
Is it the Hunters Club?
I think, is that right?
I think it was the Hunters Club.
If
Yeah.
it is the Hunters Club, I was
Yeah.
worried I'd misremembered. But yes, the fabulous Hunters Club.
Excellent. Are they doing like a reunion gig for that one then?
I suppose so. I don't really know what
Yeah.
their gigging plan is, but it's nice to see them doing
It's
gigs
nice to
again.
see them doing gigs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they were around from about the 80s or 90s, weren't they?
They've been way back.
Yeah.
I believe there will be more gigs as well in between the 23rd of December and now. I mean, I'd hope so.
We've been pretty on it with recording,
Yes.
so we've not got much booked currently.
So we're going to be getting back on the onto promoters and seeing what we can find. So there will
Okay.
definitely be other shows. And obviously, we would hold the right that there might be shows that we've forgotten about in between then. But you'll hear about them on our Instagram and on our social medias.
On your
So
socials.
Stay
That's-
tuned.
That's brilliant. Okay, so I'll look forward to them all. And until then, thank you very much, guys. And here's Trojan Staffy by the People Assembly.
Thank you.
Bye.
Send it.
Wake up, health afflicted. I stop and start. My head hurts, health afflicted. I fall apart. Do I need it, or do I think that I need it? What's the difference? Do I need it, or do I think that I need it? What's the difference? I wake up as predicted. I know where this ends. My head hurts. Am I addicted? I can't pretend that I don't need it, or I don't think that I need it. What's the difference? I don't need it, or I don't think that I need it. What's the difference? I wake up, self-inflicted. What's the difference? My head hurts. Am I addicted? What's the difference? Do I need it, or do I think that I need it? What's the difference? Do I need it, or do I think that I need it? What's the difference?
That was me chatting to young Joel and Lewis from local post-space indie rockers, the People Assembly. And what fun we had too. Excellent stuff. That brings us to the end of another live Local and Loud with me, Kevin Gaughan. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget, if you want to see what gigs are going down locally, check out our very handy gig guide at www.musicinleicester.co.uk. And if you'd like to hear any previous live Local and Louds and the interviews therein, check out musicinleicester.co.uk and you'll see a handy playlist on the right hand side. So do have a great week, and I shall see you next Thursday at 5 o'clock here on Hermitage FM.